Action! A passion project is something that is not driven by money, that's not driven by markets, not driven by industry. It's not driven by the trends. It's driven by something that you really deeply care about.
This is our chance to make our mark. Why not try something out there and weird and unconventional?
What's the safety code now?
There's no safety code. Safety code's like, ow!
How are we gonna shoot any of that? It's a low budget movie.
10G, take 3.
The labor that we all went through, the demands that we put on our body and our mind and our spirit, this tested us and stretched us to the limits and beyond.
You can feel that there was really a lot of soul, like they're really trying to have something great come to light.
Everyone's doing this out of the love for the art. Without it, you can't get it done because you're scrambling and you're getting money out of rocks and you're getting favors out of everyone.
When you see this movie, it touches everybody. It shows you the human side of everything.
Without everyone's passion and collaboration on this, Snakehead would definitely not exist.
I'm really blown away by all the support of everyone on this crew. This crew has just been incredible. It's not just my passion anymore, it's everyone else's passion.
Here we go, sound camera. Now, Sister Ping was indicted in this district in 1994, and she's accused of running an alien smuggling operation that brought hundreds, if not thousands, of illegal immigrants into this country from China.
There was a Chinese woman from Fuzhou who ran one of the biggest human smuggling operations in the history of the United States. And she did all this out of East Broadway. My movie is a modern rendition of that sort of journey.
This is inspired by a true story, but there's also a lot of things that's just the truth between the 80s, 90s, and now.
These things are really happening and human smuggling is really out there. But just also appreciating the courage it takes for some people to do that.
Many of those who came to the country with her help praised her as their savior and hero. They said she was a modern-day Robin Hood who helped destitute and oppressed Chinese people realize their American dream.
As people, you can't judge them. They're doing what they need to do to survive. And that's the beauty of this film.
My name is Evan Tse, and I am the writer-director of Snakehead. When I was at UCLA, I was a microbiology genetics major. At the time, I met this one graduate filmmaker, and he was gonna make his movie. And he's like, hey, you got a camera, why don't you shoot the behind the scenes? Who knows what the footage could be, but at least you could see what it's like to be on a movie set. And that happened to be Justin Lin and his first movie, Barrel Up Tomorrow. That was my first real engagement into the filmmaking world.
He's very run and gun. He likes to improvise. He, is not really someone that plays by the rules.
Evan's gonna be his own stuntman.
For the background?
A little further away from the wall. Ready? Get it? Ready? Yeah. Go a little further away from the wall.
When I started this project over 10 years ago, I was drawn to it because of the story of a woman hero, a female lead, a character I've never really seen in any movies.
In the beginning, it was all gravy. And, we're brainstorming, we had all these great ideas, we had really good chemistry. By the midpoint, man, he went crazy. He was like, all right, we're gonna jump in a truck, and then we're gonna crash a boat, and then we're gonna jump in the water. His vision was really big. It was a huge vision. In trying to achieve this vision, it forced me to really push myself. And in work, as in art, as in life, you can't grow unless you push yourself. Now that we're through it, you can reflect back and see how much that showed in the film and how rewarding it turned out to be.
How did they go, Ray?
Fucking rough one.
Can we shoot the whole day?
It was a rough one. Definitely a rough one.
Yeah. I spit on your charity, but I'll take your money. I know my reason for existence. I know why I fight. So, you're stronger. Me or you. It wasn't all about Sister C. She has to come from somewhere, and she's not a simple character. She's very complex. She's a fearless person. She is strong, bold. She's a survivor. And there's not a lot of female characters that are survivors. So that drew me a little bit into that story.
So like most immigrants, Sister C takes on a lot of jobs, and she slowly starts to impress Daima, who's actually her boss. And as she impresses Daima, like any other job, Daima promotes her, and she slowly starts to help Daima smuggle other immigrants. But as she sees how Daima's operations happening, of how they smuggle immigrants, Sister C starts to see how bad they're treated. She herself, as an immigrant, wants to improve the way they start smuggling immigrants to America. And so she starts to kind of, I guess you would say, put her motherly love into helping these immigrants come to America.